It is time to prepare to trade the best setups at the best prices. Yesterday, I ended up having my first red day of 2026. Had a couple losses, was a bigger red day than usual, didn't do anything too crazy though. With that being said, in terms of today, I ended up having one of my best trading days to date. I went 4 for 4, a 100% success rate. G-Roar went 4 for 4, a 100% success rate. 8 wins in total today. In terms of my wins, I had a 750% plus return, buying towards the exact lows of a perfectly timed trend reversal dip on the SPY. Contracts were barely out of the money, ended up selling them deep in the money on SPY calls for a 750% return. And then after that, I switched to puts for a 300% return, making over 1100% return on those 4 trades combined. I'm going to be walking you through all the trades. I actually started off the day with a trade on ES where I made over a 50 plus point move on an ES swing trade. Going to be breaking it all down. This was one of our absolutely most biggest and craziest days of trading history to date, man. I told you this was going to be a massive week for us. G-Roar absolutely crushed it yesterday as well. We're going to get into the trades towards the end. First things first, we have a lot to go over. Let's get into it. So, in terms of the SPY, it's a good thing that I brought awareness to the patterns because in terms of the patterns, dude, the pattern that I showed you that's been repeating for over 2 weeks, literally repeated the past 2 days. It's still repeating, it's still going. And I'm going to show you how to determine if that pattern is going to continue to repeat itself so you can capitalize off of that. Or is there finally going to be a break of trend? Because at some point, there has to be a break of trend. And I will show you how to determine and confirm that. But you also got to remember, part of trading is about putting the odds within your favor and being able to confirm when they're not in your favor. And in terms of this overall trend, it's literally been working for 2 weeks. So obviously, in a situation like this, it would be very unusual, for it to just keep on going and going and going and going. But if you would have just went with it for 2 weeks straight, you would have been right to a similar cycle literally every single time. But obviously, it gets to a point where it has to break, and at some point it's going to have to break. It just can't keep going. And in terms of like overextending and a pattern repeating this much, it's very rare for something like this to repeat so long and so similar, right? So for those of you who watched the last video, you're well aware on what I've already talked about. I'm not going to be going too much in depth on that, but just to quickly show you the pattern: double red, double green, green, double red, green, break, retest, bullish pattern, green, bullish breakout for a couple days, and then you got red, 3 more red, lower highs, previous support, now lower highs. That's a shift of trend going from bullish to bearish because it's forming lower highs, no longer breaking out and retesting, right? And then you got a red down and then a green down, right? Dude, this pattern, again, starting right here. So you go back to October 15th up until November 5th. It's been repeating up until right here, very similar cycle. December 31st up until today. Look at this. Double red, 2 green up, 2 green up, break, retest, break, retest, green, red, green, green, double red, green, both bullish patterns, similar cycles. Green bullish breakout for a couple days, green bullish breakout for a couple days, red pin, 3 red, 3 red, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, gap down, bearish pin down, gap down, bearish pin down. Next day, bottoms at the previous day lows. Next day, bottoms at the previous day lows. Dude, I confirmed that and I banked. I bought these 681 SPY calls for 100 cents. I sold them for 750 cents, a 750% profit return in before the news. And then once the news came out, I waited for the perfect confirmation of a trend reversal and switched to puts and literally bought puts at the exact peak of SPY for a 300% return. Dude, I nailed the trend reversals best, and you guys are well aware that's what I do best: trend reversals. My main skill set is trend reversals and also break and retest strategies. That's my absolute best work in terms of trading. But anyways, in history, repeating itself with the confirmations, capturing the patterns, capturing the trends, pattern trend recognition, right? So red down, green up, green up. Dude, it repeated so fucking similar, man. So first things first, I'm going to show you how to determine and confirm if this trend will continue to repeat itself heading into tomorrow so you can capitalize that and understand the overall direction and trend of the overall market, right? And I'm also going to show you how to determine if there's going to be a break of trend. Because in terms of timing, like I said, it's very unusual that something, especially on SPY, repeats like this in such a similar cycle for this period of time. So at some point, the trend is going to have to break. And as more time passes, it's more likely to break, especially if you're seeing confirmations of a break, right? So we need to keep that awareness and not just be sold on a bias that this pattern is going to continue to repeat and repeat and repeat. We need to understand that in terms of timing's overextended. At some point, it's going to have to break. And we also need to understand in terms of odds in our favor, the odds have been in the favor of the pattern and trend. So now that we understand that in terms of timing, it's due for some sort of break. Doesn't mean it's going to break soon, but in terms of timing, it's very unusual for just to keep on going and going and going. But in terms of the overall trend and putting the odds in our favor in terms of trading, the pattern has been working for over 2 weeks straight. So based off of the pattern, if SPY gaps down and it goes below the previous day lows and it stays below the previous closing price, reacts as a resistance, it's going to be a bearish trend day sell off. That's what the pattern signals. And you could see if the pattern were to even continue further after that, it has much more downside potential. So, like I said, this is going to be the best trading week of 2026, one of the best trading weeks. I told you the volatility was here. We were going to crush it. Dude, we are 8 for 8 today, 100% success rate. G-Roar crushed it yesterday. If anyone was read off of my trades, they should have easily flipped back from red to green and made even more than they lost because the wins were so massive. I made over fucking 1100% returns today. A 50 plus point move on ES. Dude, nobody's doing it like our fucking team, man. This is crazy. I'm literally I'm traveling a lot. Like, this is a lot, man. This is like a lot to do. And I love what I do. And I'm genuinely grateful for everything I do. Like, this is fucking amazing, man. This trading being in the market. But look, previous day lows and previous closing price. That's your key. If SPY gaps down and it stays below the previous closing price and it goes below the previous day lows, break and retest, goes below, retest, reacts bearish trend day, sell off. So, your clear signal for the trend to continue heading into tomorrow, this is what you're going to look for. Is SPY gapping down? Check mark. Is the previous closing price reacting bearish? Is SPY forming lower highs? Check mark. That's a signal for puts. What's the second trade idea? Second trade idea is the SPY going below previous day lows? But look, in terms of the overall market, man, I will say this. It didn't have as strong as a sell-off as it did here, and it had a bigger move. So instead of the previous day lows, this is what I'm going to go with. I'm actually going to use the 30-minute chart. So previous day lows is sitting at, we'll call it 678. In terms of this overall chart, you're going to see a clear make or break level that's really going to determine trends is 683. We closed at 685. So I would say if we start to go below 683, if we start to go below 600 and so look, this is the trade idea for puts. If SPY gaps down and you see a break and retest, meaning SPY is reacting bearish, it's going below 684.70 and it was staying below the previous closing price 685.40, your first idea is to buy puts. So again, if we're gapping down, right, and we're reacting bearish, in between this zone, and SPY has to stay below 685.40, and it's got to go below and react bearish 684. If it does that, do a quick scalp on puts. And then your second idea for puts is the same thing, break and retest once we break below the support level, react bearish, form lower highs, hit it again at 683. Those are your only two levels for puts. If you really wanted to fucking push it, if we went fucking, dude, I don't even want to push it that low. This is what I want the focus to be on. In terms of the trend, in terms of the overall pattern, shit needs to stay below previous closing price, and we just need to drop under 684. If so, buy puts. And then your second idea, if it goes below 683, buy puts again. Now, in terms of potential bounce zones and in terms of the pattern did specifically said it could be a great short opportunity to buy puts if we do go below the previous day lows. You know, in terms of this overall video, really don't want to recommend that. And you got to be a professional to do that. One of the tips I can give you is if it has a massive drop below the previous day lows and spikes back up to the previous day lows, then you can consider puts if you're not as professional and less experienced, right? Us personally, we're going to do what we have to do to bank. We will do it. Just know in terms of the trend, if it does go below previous day lows, it could have a massive sell off. Now, this is where things can get a little bit conflicting. Even if the market's bearish, it should try to bounce right here. This is a break and retest level at 681. It might not bounce until fucking 678. These are very strong break and retest levels. But the point being is, if you're looking for quick scalps against the trend when the market's bearish, if that's a strategy that you like to use, the market will try to bounce first before going lower at 681 and 678, right? So I've just given you 4 trade ideas and I explained to you how to start and I explained to you the other ones in terms of being against the trend. The market's definitely going to try to be bouncing. I mean, in terms of let's look at other oversold and break and retest levels. Other oversold break and retest levels, 676 to 675 zone, and of course below that we have our 674, and then our best zone for calls that has not reached is right here, 674 to 672. Really, that 672 gap close reversal level, that would be an automated buy level for calls. So save that this week. If the market does repeat and have that overall bearish move, your absolute best level to buy, hold, and swing trade. Yes, automatically swing trade calls, which strongly recommend it. 672 to 674, swing. You can also swing ES, right? That's your best zone to be swinging from. 672, 674 calls, right? So just to give you the quick ladder on that, and again, that's if the market is reacting bearish to previous closing price. And we start to go below 684, overall bearish, and then scalps against the trend if you want to try that, if that's something you're interested in. Just to give you that one more time. 672 to 674, auto buy calls, swing trade calls. That's your only level to swing trade calls. Above that, your next level is 676. You can keep an eye on it, not really too interested in it, but it will try to bounce first. 678, you got your gap right here. So 678 is a very strong bounce first level. If the market does go below it, it's going to have a nice sell off to fill the gap. If you're wondering when the gap is going to fill, it's when we start to go below 678, start to form lower highs, start to form resistance, starts to downtrend. Then we're going to start to fill that gap at 672. If you ever see the market reacting bearish below 678, you're going to want to scalp puts, but wait for it to drop a little bit, wait for it to form lower highs, wait for it to react bearish, because there's a gap here. As you can see, it partially fucking filled the gap today. I brought many awareness to this. You know, this is the strategy that actually created Trader Society, which then led to creating Team Roar, the best zero-day options trading alert system in the world. We had another gap close reversal today. As you can see, the gap was right here. SPY had a breakout. It had a retest, break, retest, right? And then a green, red, green, bullish 30-minute candlestick confirmation. And then all of a sudden, when it closes that gap, forms the bullish confirmations, then we have the amazing news. Isn't it interesting how the best news tends to come out towards the exact lows with the best confirmations, right? You think it's by accident that I put in multi six figures in Moderna stock and NVAX and they're up a fuck ton? That's another thing I'm going to be sharing with you in terms of the end of this video. Some investments that I made. If you watched the videos before, you guys are well aware I made a lot of recent investments in Moderna. We made a substantial amount of money today that I'm not going to be disclosing, not just with Moderna, but with the SPY plays, dude. Fucking 1,000%. on SPY calls and SPY puts time perfectly. But look, green, red, green. The news comes out. SPY fucking rockets to 680, 688. I told everyone to hold, leave runners for a strong close. Shortly enough, we had a strong bullish move. And then once we had the bullish move, I sold literally the peak. Then I switched to puts at the fucking peak, and those went up 300%. We fucking killed it, dude. Oh my goodness. So, anyways, green, red, green, gap close reversal, SPY reverses, right? So 678, make or break level. It will try to bounce first, but I'm telling you, if you're wondering when that gap's going to fill, once we go below 678, form the resistance, play the puts below previous day lows, play for the gap to fill, right? Giving you the best trade in the game. 681, and like I said, the market will try to bounce to 678 first, but once it goes below, you know what to do. Buy the puts. 681.50, the market will try to bounce here first. This is a very strong break and retest level. As you can see, when the level cracks and reacts as a resistance, we go to 678. Once we go below that, you know where the market's going to fill the gap. Once we fill the gap, you know where the market's going because you're subscribed to the best channel on the fucking planet that's giving you the best levels in the game and the business and the best confirmations to use. Literally break, retest, gap, close reversal, green, red, green. It's the best curriculum in the fucking game. So, as you can see, the market had a little breakout. I had to retest the previous resistance highs, form a little higher support. Right now, I believe it's having a small little gap up, right? So, anyways, 681.50 tries to bounce first. Next level above that, 684.50. Next level above that is going to be 680 600 previous closing price 685.50. Next level above that is going to be 688. So that's your overall game plans on what to do if the market reacts overall bearish. Like I said, this is very, very simple. If we open up with a gap down and SPY stays below the previous closing price and it's not pushing below and we go below 684, hit the puts. If we go below 683, hit the puts. Bounce first at 681.50, bounce first at 678. If the market goes below 678, it's going to free fucking fall and it's going to collapse and it's going to fill the gap within by Friday. And once we fill the gap, swing trade calls, right? So that's your bearish scenario. In terms of that scenario, what you need to understand is this pattern has been working, which is why we're not ignoring this fucking pattern because it's been working for fucking 2 weeks straight, right? It's one of the reasons why we've been able to be so accurate. In terms of my red day, on Tuesday, even though the pattern worked, it repeated in a similar cycle, but I found actually Tuesday to be an extremely difficult day to be trading. And I want to give a big shout out to G-Roar for we were both fucking starving the trade, except the difference was I was hungry enough to take fucking action, which led to me being red because I was over trading and overdoing it, but I wasn't oversizing. I was well aware once I started getting involved in the trades and price action on how shit the day was. Once you get a taste of one or two shit trades, you start to know the price action. But G-Roar sat on his hands and even though he was starving and hungry to trade, he didn't trade. And then once he traded, he fucking killed it. And he waited hours and hours and hours for that. And one of the things that I always encourage for a lot of traders, especially for those of you who are trying to be self-sufficient on your own path, is to avoid trading in the mornings. If you're going to trade in the morning, you genuinely need the absolute best morning trader. I genuinely believe that. And G-War is the absolute best morning trader I've ever fucking seen in the market. And his power hour YOLOs are absolutely fucking cracked. You won't find anything like that anywhere else. But I would say the most degenerate and the most difficult time to trade is in the morning because the price action is just so fucked. And on a shit day, it's really going to fuck someone up. But for whatever reason, Giroud just fucking crushes it, and he knows, he knows when to sit out. So big shout out to him for sitting out on Tuesday because, like I said, I found Tuesday to be one of the most difficult trading days to trade. So if you didn't trade, shout out to you. And if you did trade and you were green for the right reasons, shout out to you because I found it extremely difficult to trade that price action, even though the pattern repeated in a similar fucking cycle. So, anyways, we bounced back a million fucking times better. Made so much fucking profit, dude. Oh my god, the amount of wins. I had 4 wins, and then I had Moderna take off. Stocks up fucking 20% today. I had NVAX take off. Oh my gosh, dude. I had these fucking Moderna calls. They're up 100%. These swing trades. Dude, I put multi six figures divided in between them. I'm sized in a lot heavier on Moderna. I'll go into that. But look, that was your bearish plan. Now, for all the lovely people who didn't click off the video, I can now give you the bullish plan, right? Because there's two plans. And I'm explaining to you exactly what you need to do in order to decide which plan is going to be the one that works, right? As a trader, you have to give things time and you have to wait for the plan to actually start to work. So if SPY gaps the fuck down and it starts to go below 684, you know to buy puts, right? Because you waited for it to gap down, you waited for it to go below level, you waited for it to look bearish, right? Now, in terms of our bullish plan, if you're going to wait you wait and you see what happens. Well, let's say the bearish plan isn't playing out. It'll do. It's not going below levels. It's not gapping down. It's gapping up. It's reacting bullish. What's the fucking bullish plan? Because you need to know how to trade both ways, right? But like I said, one of the main things I want to emphasize about that bearish plan that I've given you is this pattern has been working for a very long period of time, which is fucking brilliant. As traders, we like to put the odds within our favor, but we also understand when the odds are no longer in our favor. And one thing I will say is, yes, the pattern has been working for a very long time, and we don't like to, necessarily in terms of odds and statistics in our favor. We're not trying to be the ones to capture the break of a trend, but if we see a break of trend, we will capture it. Because in terms of one thing I have to say about this, yes, the pattern has been repeating for a very long time, but like I said, that's unusual and it's due for a break of trend. So when something's been repeating for a very, very long time and it's obviously due for a break of trend, because this is very unusual that the trend is literally still fucking working, this pattern, right, for 2+ weeks, we're going to become laser focused on how to identify a break of trend and then capitalize on that break of trend instead of getting caught up in something that's no longer repeating itself, right? So, in terms of the most likely outcome, one thing you have to understand is yes, the odds have been repeating for a very long period of time, but the most likely outcome at some fucking point, this has to break. The trend has to break. There has to be a different outcome on these daily candlesticks because this has repeated for long enough. And what's overdue and what's actually fucking due is a break of fucking trend, right? So, like I said, only consider the puts if we gap the fuck down and we stay below the previous closing price and we go below 684, right? And if we go below 683, that's another idea for puts. And if we go below previous day lows, you can try puts. That's when we'll finally start to fill the gap, right? So, anyways, well, William, what if today's the day where the trend breaks, right? Not that we need to, because we already know how to determine if the trend's gonna keep on fucking happening, because we're fucking geniuses. We create the plans both fucking ways. We fuck both ways. We don't sit here and go, oh, something's been working for a long period of time. Let's just continue to follow that because it just keeps on working. No. We're smarter than that. If there's a break of trend, we know how to determine and confirm it, and we will capture it. Meaning, if something worked for 14 days in a row, and today's the day where it's no longer going to be working, 9 out of 10 times we will be right and we will capture that 9 out of 10 times where there's a break of trend. So how the fuck do we tell if there's a break of trend? So let's get into this. And like I said, even if there's a fucking break of trend, I like the idea of buying calls against the trend for 681.50. I like the idea of buying puts if we're below the previous closing price. It's not pushing below. It goes below 684 puts. It goes below 683 puts. And then calls at 681.50. Literally my best fucking ideas for you. If the trend is bearish below previous closing price. So anyways, how the fuck do we determine and confirm if there's a break of trend? This is going to be so simple. Man, let's get into this. I'm going to show you the extended hours chart. Oh my gosh, dude. I fucking love this. You want to know something, man? I'm going to say this, man. I don't know if you guys have noticed a shift or a difference in me and how I make the videos and stuff like that. But man, I've just noticed in terms of the environment that I'm in, it really pulls me out of my fucking head, and everything going on in my fucking head is just expressed through my voice and on these fucking charts. And I absolutely fucking love it. It's like I'm not overthinking, I'm not trapped in my head. It's like I see what I need to see, I express it, I say it, I move the fuck on, action. It's like this different environment I'm in, man. It's fucking insane. There's certain environments certain people have. Certain environments can make people overthink more. They can make people go more inward, more within, strategize more, plan more, depth more. And then there's other environments where, whether it's loud, whether it's chaotic, whether there's noise going on, whatever it is about the environment, whether it's movement, motion, it pulls you out of your head, it pulls you out of your mind, right? People are different. Certain environments, people are more in their head, they're more thinking, overthinking. Other environments, they're more fucking out of their head, fucking moving, speed, action, expressing, doing. Dude, in this fucking environment I'm in right now, I am expressing, moving fucking outward. It's a completely different fucking version of me. Absolutely fucking love it. Man, I love both versions. You could use both for different things. It's fucking amazing. But anyways, so we are all well aware that the trend has been repeating for 2 fucking weeks, right? So you'd have to be a complete fucking degenerate to just randomly bet against that, right? If you were to just put the odds in your favor, you just keep going with the fucking trend, and then once it doesn't work, then you get your shit together. But like I said, on this channel, we're more strategic than that, but you have to keep that in the back of your mind that this shit has been working for over 2 fucking weeks. But anyways, if there is a break of trend, here's how you determine it. And you're going to need to determine and confirm it because we don't want you red and we want you to capitalize when there is a break of trend. We don't want you to blindly trade a bias. We don't want you to blindly say, oh, history is going to continue to repeat itself, right? But we do want you to understand that history has been repeating itself for nearly 2 fucking weeks. You know, just by literally going with history, you could have outperformed every fucking person blindly fucking trading history than not trading it. Not saying that's the right thing to do, but it's just something to keep the odds in your favor in the stocks, right? You could try to be right once out of the 14 times, and then you're rolling 14 times, or you could just go right 14 times, and then once it finally breaks, then you reset and wait for the next thing, next trend. So any fucking ways. This is what we need to discuss. First things first, let's take a look at the daily chart. The daily chart, we got this green little up right here, market signal right here when it formed this green up. Next day was kind of bullish. I'm telling you, that 681.50 level is absolutely fucking cracked, along with that 688 level, 678 level. When the market hits those levels, it's gonna fucking bounce. But look, big red down, green trend reversal. Big red down, green trend reversal. Another thing to keep in mind, SPY's been closing these gaps. And whenever these gaps close, it's been having gap close reversals. And your boy has been capturing every gap close reversal, non fucking stop, at the speed of fucking light. As a matter of fact, I called the gap close reversal today, as you can see right here. Let's get into this real quick. Man, dude, I'm literally saving the best for last, man. But look, just look at this. I bought ES at 6848 at 8:41 p.m., trading futures. I sold that for fucking what is it, 61 points? Whatever the fuck 61 point move. I sold it at 6907 in the morning, dude. Oh my fucking gosh. If I would have fucking held that shit, oh fuck. And then GOR bought calls, fucking printed on all that shit. But look at this fucking play, man. Look at this fucking play. I bought calls at the lows of the dips back to back. 679 calls at 142 cents, added to the winners, sold at 200 cents, left 25% to run. SPY could recover for new highs at 1:13 p.m. Shortly after that, 680 calls at 108 cents. Profit target was 683. Market can close strong 683 to 684. If so, we literally just bought the lows of the dip twice with perfect timing. Dude, I underestimated the profit targets and news came out, but my plan was to just hold the fucking thing to the close. I sold this at 756 cents for a 750% return. And the crazy thing is, I bought that trade in the fucking money. Dude, there was offers on the table. I saw in Team Roar, G-Roar said there's a 100K wire right now. Who slept on calls? Hands up. It's like, dude, there was a 100K fucking wire if someone was fucking red today. I saw the messages. 688 SPY puts at 3:04 p.m. Sold at 281 cents. Ran up another 300%. Dude, one of my best green days to date happened after my first red day of 2026. Another thing, it's one thing to be transparent, but I would say it's actually fairly foolish and degenerate to push yourself to do something if you're red on the day. Me personally, um, I love uploading content and I love what I do, but for whatever reason, you know, I just couldn't upload the video. Part of it was I was extremely fucking tired and exhausted because I'm living in motion fucking 24/7, 4 to 5 days a week. But it's not just that. I've also found that whenever I have a red day, I actually sway away. It's not like a lack of transparency thing. It's actually me going within and resetting because that means that something was off. Something needs to be evaluated. So I do encourage a lot of people. If you're ever red, I don't think the answer is to like go deep into a trading journal, or like try to punish yourself or whatever the fuck. Like literally just like reset and like chill and just give yourself some time to come back stronger the next day. Because as long as you're taking the accordingly risk, red days, like people are wondering like how do you handle a red day? The way you handle a red day is to make sure you're risking and not losing a lot of money, to make sure that your green day is going to wipe away all those fucking L's. And this green day that we had wiped away fucking historic amount of fucking L's, not just one fucking red day. But anyways, this shit was fucking insane, man. But that's what I said. I've noticed for whatever reason, whenever I have a red day, I actually just don't post. And I feel good because it feels like very personal, like something that really shouldn't be like, I guess, like shared in a way. But it feels like very like personal, and it feels like, you know, stay the fuck away from social media, like go within, reset, relax, figure your shit out. You know, I noticed other people, they like beat themselves up, or they try to tell everyone they had a red day or whatever the fuck, or what transparency, whatever the fuck reason. I honestly think as a trader, it's best to keep certain things to yourself and to like focus and go within, because like if something rarely ever fucking happens, that means it's unusual. And if something's unusual and rarely happens, it's kind of best to like reset, go within, see what's going on, rather than just like express it and broadcast out to the world. That's just me personally, because like I said, for whatever reason, um I've just found whenever I have a red day, I don't post. It's literally like just something instilled in my nervous system or something. It's like even if I wanted to fucking post, like I wouldn't do it. I just don't have I just don't fucking do it. Um but yeah, not like transparency. I told everyone I had the red day and shit. Everybody fucking knows. So anyways, just want to bring some awareness to that. When you have a red day, don't be a fucking degenerate, and you don't have to broadcast it to everyone. Just take a step back, go within, reset, come back stronger the next day, and make more money than you risked yesterday. It's as simple as fucking that, man. If you guys aren't taking massive risks, you can easily make more than what you lost the previous day. But it's something that rarely happens. I had my first one of 2026 2026. I will say the main reason why it happened is because two reasons. These are good lessons. First of all, the price action was shit. I don't know if it was shit for everyone, but for me personally, I found it to be one of the most toughest, challenging shit price action days. Second reason, and this is the main reason, one of the main reasons, um, the biggest insight I can give you to that: don't trade shit price actions. Skip the mornings unless you have a professional who is always right in the mornings. You know, me personally, I was trading in the mornings and GWAR wasn't. And I did absolutely fucking shit trading in the morning because that's just not what I'm best at. And I'm aware of that, you know? And why was I trading in the mornings? Because I was in a motion fucking state, and I was really urgent. I was really hungry to trade. And when you're starving and you're hungry to trade, the biggest skill set to have when you're starving is to know when to eat, you know? Because you could be starving and then you could eat something that's complete shit and then you feel worse. Versus if you would have just waited for the right food, for the better fucking food, you could have fueled yourself, and then you could have went off that momentum and kept on leveling up and up and up and up, which is part of trading. In what I just said with that analogy is to just wait, to just wait for time to pass, for charts to develop, for traps to get set, for history to show confirmations of repeating itself. Just wait, right? So me, I was fucking starving. G was fucking starving. We were all hungry to fucking trade. Um, I overdid it a little bit, but I didn't overside. Had a couple L's, even if the price action was shit. Had a couple wins too. It just wasn't my day and the price action was shit, but it was just wanting to trade on a day where I knew it wasn't a good day to trade. And I also did it the worst time during the morning on a day like that. Fucking radical. Dude, the contracts were crazy. Literally, for the vast majority of the day, trading options was so shit on Tuesday. The contracts went up and down, up and down, up and down, but they never went up. They never fucking went up, and they just kept fucking going down. And they were so fucking high. That's what it was. When you see high prices on 0 date options, don't fucking trade. That's the easiest tell. If you want to know if price action is shit, look at the prices on the contracts. If the fucking prices are high, the most dangerous thing you can do is trade early into the day. The contracts are going to get decayed. Fuck. Big moves are going to happen, possibly. And if they do, they're not going to move much, right? And if they don't, you're absolutely fucked. But either way, you are fucked no matter what you do. You'd have to scout that shit the speed of fucking light, time it fucking perfectly for smaller gains. Not worth the risk, not worth paying more. If I'm going to pay more and put more money in, I want bigger returns with less fucking risk. That's why we love Power Hour, and that's why we love cheap contracts. But it was one of those unusual days where the contracts were extremely high and the moves were as degenerate as you can possibly ask for. Whenever something went up, it went right back down. Whenever something went down, it went right back up. And even if you timed it well, it's like, dude, They were not built to go out of the money, and the shit barely moved, no matter what fucking strike you went with. It was absolutely fucked. Most bullshit fuckery day. And then in terms of today, it was the best, most easiest fucking day ever. So it really comes down to a matter of risk and a matter of how big your wins are. And fucking my losses yesterday had a couple, a couple 100% L's. But in terms of the fucking wins, oh my gosh, my wins today, I'm up over 1100%. It's like, dude, my L's got wiped away far off the fucking planet. It's like, what L? That was yesterday. We're up so much more now. It's like the red day didn't even fucking exist. And there's 5 days in a fucking week. That's why I say, like, there's really even no fucking reason to show a fucking red day, because it's not like a clear representation of who we are and what the fuck we do. What we do is we wipe away red days. We wipe them out. That's why it kind of makes sense for me to not even post a video if I'm fucking red. Like, it's part of the wipeout. We wipe out the red days by winning fucking more and winning non fucking stop. So it's just part of the process. But anyways, I wanted to bring some awareness to that. But look, you guys have been waiting for this bullish plan. So in terms of the bullish plan, and then this is if there's a break of trend. So if there's a break of trend, this is what needs to occur. What is the clearest, safest way we can do this? Okay, so step one, gap up. There has to be a gap up. Now, in terms of the 30-minute chart, I will say this. Look at this. The 30-minute chart is signaling bullish. The daily chart is signaling bullish and some bearish. It's mixed. Mixed fucking signals. You know how that shit is. Mixed signals. So, in terms of the 30-minute chart, it's actually signaling that I would say this is signaling fairly fucking bullish. But it's also signaling that if this gap's down, we're falling off a fucking cliff and we're free fucking falling. And if we do go below 678, you need to hit puts below 678, because once we do, we're going to fill that gap. And once you fill the gap, you need to swing trade fucking calls. And if you don't listen, you're fucked. So this is the pattern that I'm seeing. You can see right here, we got like this V, drop, breakout, breakout. V, drop, breakout, and then if it pushes above this breakout, boom, it starts to break out. Another thing to keep in mind, right? So the pattern on the 30-minute chart is actually signaling bullish, and then in terms of the bearish signal that I'm seeing, it's actually this. V, V, uptrend, uptrend, lower high, gap down, flush, break and retest, short the ribs. Gap down, flush, break and retest, short the ribs, right? So those are the two patterns. So heading into fucking tomorrow, you need to keep your eyes on these patterns starting from December 17th up until December 23rd. That's the bullish pattern. The bearish pattern is right fucking here. January 14th up until January 20th, right? That's what you need to do heading into fucking tomorrow. So, now, what is the situation on this whole bullish theory? So, bullish theory, it's okay if we have a small gap down. What we really need is this. The SPY, so we closed at 685.50. So this is what needs to fucking happen. For a bullish day, the SPY needs to stay above 684.50. Then step 2, we need to break above 686. Step 3, if we could break above 686, I'm convinced that a bullish move is coming. So if we start breaking above 686, what I would say is this. Wait for 687 to break and retest and become support. So look, 686 is your floor. If that's looking bullish, if we're, reacting bullish, it's okay if there's a small gap down during pre-market, give it time. If we're holding around 684 and then you see 686 is breaking out and retesting, that's step 2. Step 3, this is where you enter. If the SPY did not really go below 684 and then it turns 686 into support, step 3 you enter. So this is step 3. Once we start to break above 687, very nice upside. Look at that. Quickly goes to 694s, right? So break above 687, as long as it held 684 and turned 686 into supports and bullish confirmations. Buy calls only on the break above 687. That's what I recommend. That's what I believe is the most strategic way to trade calls. Obviously, you could try to get in at a lower price at 686 and 684, but like I said, I'm very strategic on how I trade the best setups to the best prices. Just because something is a better price doesn't mean it's the best time to get in. Doesn't mean it's a clean, pure level where you can just get in and get out. Obviously, you can try to trade the other levels and use them as levels where bullish or bearish confirmations with the 30-minute chart want a better entry, get in, get out. But there's clean levels in this market that I genuinely believe, if you have the right strategies and systems, where as soon as the level breaks out or forms a confirmation, it's going to instantly work in your favor 9 out of 10 times, right? And like I said, 687 calls, below 684 puts, but mainly for gapping down for the put idea. Calls, it's okay and healthy if we actually have a small gap down. For puts, it really needs a decent gap down, but it really needs to go under 684 and fall off a fucking cliff. But look, the market is experiencing a small gap up, as you can see. And like I said, once we start pushing above 687, 687.50, as you can see, the move is extremely fucking bullish, and that's the game plan for calls. Now, another thing to keep noted, SPY has been consistently closing and filling all of the gaps, especially the gaps that have been gapping down due to this extremely bullish market where you should probably quit trading or quit investing if you're not fucking green since April, because all the market has been doing is recovering on every single fucking dip. If you lost money day trading, maybe you should have just swing traded calls, or you should have just bought shares on stocks that follow the market that are volatile and swing trade them and sell the rips, and then just buy every fucking dip on every fucking red week when it fucking recovers every fucking time, right? Trading's not for everyone, but winning is definitely for everyone. There's too many options to not win. You know that you want to know what I love about 2026? You want to know what I love about the modern times generation? You want to know what I love about it? There's too many options to not win. You know, it's like everyone should be a fucking winner at some fucking point. We all start certain fucking places, but it's like, dude, with the amount of options in this fucking world, there's too many options where everyone should be fucking winning. If you're in fucking America, you should definitely be fucking winning. Like, dude, the amount of fucking options in this world to make money, like, if you're not good at day trading, well, just swing trading. If you're not good at swing trading, well, just investing. If you're actually fucking good in the market, well, you can do every fucking thing like I'm doing. Like, dude, there's too many options where you can win. There's too many options where you can't fucking lose. You can lose temporarily, you know, money comes and goes. But your hours, your work ethic, it just keeps on fucking going on. And then you figure shit out, and then you scale what you figure out, and it fucking works. And then once it works, you figure other shit out. It's like, dude, all it takes is one thing for someone to become successful, to scale and compound that one thing, whether it's day trading, swing trading, investing, entrepreneurship, business, you know, us, we have it all. You know, we have all the systems, day trading system, swing trading system, investing system, business systems. We have every fucking system on the fucking planet. You know, we've been doing this shit for over fucking decades. So, anyways, in terms of this idea for calls, there is a gap to fill above, as you can see right here, 691.70. Now, I will say this is a very strong break and retest level for puts. So, scalp against the trend. Once 692 puts go out of the money, hit 692 puts, scalp against the trend. That is considered one of your best levels for puts, right? And if you want to know when that gap's going to fill, once the market starts going above 687.50, breaking out and retesting and going above 688, it's going to go fucking parabolic to fill this fucking gap. And then once we fill the fucking gap, it's going to drop right back down. And everything I fucking say is going to work to an exact fucking T. And then I'm going to say, if someone's fucking red, they need to quit. And if they're not going to fucking quit, they should at least join Team Roar and fucking print, you know? But if they're still losing money and they join Team Roar, they need to get the fuck out because we win 24 fucking 7. And if you want to print more, you should join Team Roar because it's the best trades on the fucking planet. It's like, dude, if people can't make money with this, there's no fucking over them. And then we give them the opportunity to make even more fucking money. Like, our business is a massive success for a reason. People don't leave our group for a fucking reason because they're endlessly fucking winning non-fucking stop. They know that they can't get better access to trades than this. They know that they're not trading better than us. We're the ones who create the curriculum. We created the levels. We created the strategies. We created the confirmations. We created the whole fucking system. Took over a fucking decade to do it. Fucking sacrifice, fucking friends, family, time, fucking social life, every fucking thing you could fucking imagine. Lost everything multiple fucking times. Like, yeah, we kind of fucking deserve it. We put in the fucking work and did everything we needed to fucking do, you know? Along the way, people stabbed us in our fucking backs, betrayed us, fucking sacrificed us, fucking crucified us. But you know what? We figured this shit out and we leveled up and went higher every single fucking time someone tried to push us lower or thinking they were pushing us lower or thinking they were doing some fucking shit. We just kept on fucking rising and we rose so fucking high that we didn't even have to cut them off. They just lost us. Boom. They just fucking lost us within the blink of a fucking eye. It's like, dude, we at the motherfucking top, and you guys need to get with the fucking top, or you're just gonna stay at the fucking bottom trying to figure this shit out on your own. It took me over a fucking decade to get to this fucking level, man. So, anyways, that's what you need to fucking do. That's the game plan. Shout out to all the real motherfucking ones who stayed to the fucking end. It's like, dude, I figured, you know what, I'm gonna drop these best game plans and break a trend towards the end. You know, all the motherfuckers who clip off and don't know what the fuck them. You know, fucking degenerates. Like, dude, this is 2026. I gave you two plans. I explained to you when to use which plan, and I explained to you what to do. You determine and you confirm that shit, right? Um, Everybody needs two plans because you need to know what the trend is supposed to do and the most likely outcomes. And then you need to know if there's a break of trend. And you need to give things time and you need to listen to the game plans and wait for the levels to play out to determine and confirm which game plan is the move. And it's very fucking simple. I think it is. If it gaps up, goes above 687, we're looking for calls. I gave you the levels, break and retest 687, 687.50, and 688 are your break and retest levels. 689, don't go above that for the break and retest calls. Profit target zone, gap fill level. Once it fills the gap close reversal against the trend, and then it's gonna attempt to push higher. Bonus levels for fucking puts, dude. I got this shit fucking cracked out to a fucking T. With the zone and headspace I'm fucking in, I can make a million fucking trades a day. This is fucking dangerous, man. This is fucking dangerous. I'm telling you, people get in a very dangerous place where they could fucking take over, where they're no longer in their fucking head. You know, I'm someone, dude, I've been in my head for fucking decades. Fucking thinking, fucking plotting, fucking genius fucking level thing. And now I'm making the fucking moves non fucking stop. It's just moves non fucking stop. It's fucking insane, man. You know? It's fucking insane. So anyways, look. Bonus level for puts, 694.50, 696, 697. Bonus level for puts against the overall trends. For break and retest, would not recommend higher than 688. But I'm telling you, this trend is going to snap and fucking break. Once we go above 688, oh my god, the bears are going to get squeezed into fucking oblivion to fill the gap. And I'm telling you, it's already fucking gapping up. So I'm going to be watching futures all fucking night because me, I don't fucking stop. If I want to stop, I can stop when the markets fucking close. Because what the fuck is there to do then? I live for this shit. I'm not only built for this shit, I fucking live for this shit. You understand? It's one thing to be built for something and then choose to not do it because you want to live another. Uh, I'm not just built for this shit. There's plenty of things I'm built for. But what I choose to do to live, oh fucking this is a fucking life, dude. If they took away trading, I'd be like, that's a wrap. If put it this way, if they took away trading, I would find a way to ascend to heaven and never come back to earth. I think that would be one of my goals. I would be like, I have to ascend so high that I just can't come back to earth. I think that's what it would turn into. That's what my life would be. If anything, as insane as it sounds, with all this fucking all the crazy trades we make and all the money we make, like I think trading grounds me. It keeps me grounded in a way because like I'm telling you, without this fucking trading shit, dude, I would ascend so high in other areas of life where I just wouldn't come back to Earth. I would ascend so high and I just wouldn't fucking come back to Earth, you know? I just wouldn't come back. I would go so fucking high. I realized, like, dude, there's no point in coming back. Like, fuck it. I'm not fucking coming back. Like, fuck that. It's fucking insane, man. But you need to understand our group is ascending at the speed of fucking light. And the amount of fucking gains are going to be beyond comprehension. Like I said, in terms of like my life and my evolution, there's been a fuck ton of evolution, but in terms of like keeping up with it and like, you know, and continuing to evolve it from like an exterior standpoint, I've always been more of like an inner person, not focused on exterior and shit. Like, dude, I have so much shit to do. Like with the amount of trades we make, the amount of money we make, the amount of business success, like, oh my gosh, I have so much fucking shit left to fucking do. Like fucking like I'm thinking about like our success in the market and then I think about like the exterior. You know, not that that has to matter. Like who gives a fuck about like the exterior? I've always lived within and I love my life, but just in terms of like exterior and then just like life in general, just so many areas to balance things out. It's like, dude, this shit is fucking crazy. It's like if trading disappeared, I would just go all fucking in on that other shit. But anyways, man, it's just like I just love the craft of this game, man. There's just nothing fucking like it, you know? I genuinely hate when the market's closed. The biggest reason why I hate the market is closed is because I'm a person who genuinely believes if you want to be the best at something, you need to be consistent. And for me personally, 2 days off is a lot, you know, because I never take vacation and 2 days feels like a fucking lot, especially when nothing's fucking going on. And I have so much going on Monday through fucking Friday where I don't want any fucking thing going on. So it's like I'm not really interested in going to the fucking club or partying or having fucking fun because I'm sitting here saying, dude, my life is so fucking insane already. Monday through fucking Friday. I need a fucking break from this fucking shit sometimes. So it's just like fucking insane, man. The most fucked up thing they ever did was close the market Saturday to Sunday. It makes no fucking sense. Crypto, you could do 24 fucking 7. Prediction markets, you could do 24 fucking 7. Notice how like anything like degenerate or like considered gambling, you could do 24/7, right? Anything that's like it could be bad for a lot of people, for most people, right? Like fucking fast food, casinos, casinos, fucking fast food, casinos. I mean, even day trading crypto, that could be fucking degenerate. Everyone knows crypto's more of like a long term thing. Fucking prediction markets, you know, I'm not, like I said, certain people have certain things figured out, all the power to them. Um, but if you just think on like what's realistic and where the true money is and what's fucking easy once you figure this shit out, like, dude, it's the stock market. It's like for them to close this shit on Saturday and Sunday, like why close the good? Like people want the world to be a better place, right? Isn't that what we want? The world to be a better place. So why close something that's good but keep the bad dumb shit open? It's like, okay, they're very successful Monday through Friday. All right, well, you know, if they want to make money, let's they can figure out the prediction market or they could figure out fucking day trading fucking crypto or they can go and figure out fucking you know, gambling in the fucking casino. Like why put us in the degenerate shit? You know, not to say that other people are successful in that, all the power to them, but like I just genuinely believe in terms of like sub fucking stints, substance, and like ease of making money and like logical things that just make sense and are fucking proven and just like it doesn't get easier than this shit. Like a genuine like true craft that's fucking here to stay for fucking like just something that's fucking makes sense. Why close the market? You know, you ever notice that? You ever notice how like the good shit, there's always like restrictions or like rules or like harder to become successful in if you have a smaller account or fucking shit's closed. Like why? Like I thought like if we're in the world, shouldn't it be a better place, man? Like that's what I'm saying, man. This shit should be open 24 fucking this shit should be open Monday through Sunday, you know? That's another reason why I'm getting into futures because in this market it's so fucking cracked and coded where this shit's gonna be running 24 fucking 7. I'm telling you, man, the evolution of the stock market is it's only gonna get better and it's only gonna get easier to make money. And the people who don't figure this shit out, they're gonna realize, dude, they're getting left behind and they need to fucking learn and figure this shit out. Like this should be taught every fucking where, dude. I'm sitting at a play right now. I'm getting ready to make a trade on futures right fucking now. By the time you're watching this video, I might already be in a trade on futures because this shit's already gapping the fuck up. We gotta see. But you know, like I said, if we start pushing above 688, we're all buying calls, break a trend, we're here for it. If we go below 684, then it's put zone. It's going to hit this glitch of the matrix 677.66 and then bounce at this break and retest level and a glitch of the matrix and key support here. Dude, this market is highly fucking favored in fucking. If you guys aren't fucking in this market, I don't know what the fuck you're doing. It's never been better. It's never been easier. It's never been fucking simpler. But those are the main game plans, man. And like I said, just in terms of the call, look, the call aspect is simple. If you start seeing a little breakdown retest, start seeing a little break above this, you need to go fucking long. And this shit could play out in futures, dude. I got my phone right fucking here. I got my money printing machine right fucking here. I'm getting ready to make a fucking trade if shit starts aligning, you know? But I encourage you to give some time on this shit. But it's like it's just so fucking easy to determine if something's bullish or bearish. When you know what the trend is, all you have to do is confirm that that's what the trend is. And then if the trend's not repeating, all you have to do is know how to confirm if there's a break of trend, which I explained to you how to fucking do. It's like there's two game plans. Wait for the levels to break, wait for the confirmations to form, take action on one of the game plans with the one it aligns with. It's common fucking sense. But some people don't have any fucking common sense, and that's their fucking loss, dude. Some people don't watch the videos, that's their fucking loss. I'm sitting here like right now, I'm bullish as fuck. I'm waiting for the fucking play to back calls. I know when this shit goes above 689, I'm fucking rocketing these fucking futures to the fucking moon, dude. Like I'm ready. I'm well fucking equipped. I'm making money 24 fucking 7. Dude, one of the reasons why I posted so late today, I didn't even know if I was gonna post a fucking video. I was in a portal and I made so much fucking money. Like, dude, this shit has gotten to a fucking point where I'm having days where I'm making so much fucking money. Like, it's like I can't even just post a fucking video. I don't know if a video is gonna get fucking posted or not. Sometimes it doesn't even feel right to fucking post a video with the amount of fucking money I made. As a matter of fact, on my biggest green days, I never posted a video. And I rarely post a video on red days because it's just not me. That's just not how I work and operate. I can't force that. But by all means, I'll be transparent and tell people I have red days. It just rarely fucking happens. I think if something rarely fucking happens, people should go within and like take a step and like, instead of just broadcasting, expressing outward, I think people should go within and like take a day off and like look and fucking see shit and reset and bounce back stronger the next day. That's just me personally. Um, but yeah, man. In terms of these two stocks, man, I did a quick live stream the other day. Oh, my fucking dude, this fucking stock. You guys have no fucking idea, dude. There's people watching this video that have no fucking idea who I am. I'm like, dude, I'm not here to tell people who the fuck I am. They're gonna fucking see it. And if you want to see who the fuck I am, Moderna. Moderna. mRNA. This is who the fuck I am. If you motherfuckers want to see who the fuck I am, this is who and what the fuck I am. You see this fucking chart, dude? You see this fucking Oh my fucking dude. I am going to make so much fucking money off of this fucking play. It's like this shit is insane, man. I could just disappear, never look back, and just keep on like this shit is fucking crazy, dude. I'm not like one of the reasons why I genuinely was like deciding if I should even post or not today. I like I had so much I made so much fucking profit on the day. And then I looked at what my business made, and it's like it didn't even cross my fucking thought to like upload because there was just no comparison of the amount of money I made with stocks and options versus the amount of money that I made with my business. But those are like two different types of income sources, right? Um, some people think that like money's just amounts, but each income source is different. Some income sources are passive, some's active income. Like each income's different. So that's another thing. But it's like it just blew my fucking like, dude, I didn't even fucking think about this shit. But it's like I genuinely just love this market. And like I said, the place I'm living in, this is a very like expressive place. This is a place where like instead of me thinking, I have to fucking talk. And it pulls me very outward and out of my mind. Like I said, for me to create strategic plans, I feel better off creating the plans talking to a fucking camera making the videos than I do keeping it to myself here. That's just what the environment does to me. In my other fucking spot, I feel the complete opposite. And it feels more like work. This, I fucking love what I do. I genuinely love this fucking shit, man. Like I said, I'm locked the fuck in. Like, dude, I'm here. Put it this way. I'm looking at mRNA, right? So you see the stocks at 11, right? Put it this way. Stocks at 11, it goes to 200. In terms of life, I could pull out right here, cut the cord, disappear for the rest of my life, right? But then it goes to 500. If you want to know the type of person I am the unlimited fucking winning person. I will never fucking stop. I might pull back from a certain area in my life so I can focus on another area and create more of a balance or something, or I just want to go more on in another fucking thing. And then some days this is why I don't post or whatever the fuck. Like, but dude, my fucking life, it's not this. This is not my life. I don't stop right here. My fucking life, my fucking like, dude, we are going to be making, mark my words, dude. The next decade from now is going to be fucking insane. Like our trading, our day trading, our business has like outperformed our business by a crazy fucking level. One of the reasons why our business actually does so well, not that new people join, it's that people fucking stay. It's because they fucking stay. You guys are well aware this isn't the most like viral fucking channel. We are like underground fucking niche. That's just how the shit is. You know? I'm not like the biggest expert on how to grow social media. And the reason why that's not what I like am is because I'm a trader. You know, I could, if I put my mind to it, I could try more in this social media shit. I know there's some shit I gotta do, but it's like, dude, like I said, like I live a crazy wild fucking life off camera by fucking choice. By all means, if I wanted to hire a fucking crew, hire someone to follow me around, you know, gain exposure, go fucking viral, I could do it. I could do all that. And maybe at some point I will do all that shit. But it's like, dude, I've just been so always locked the fuck in on my fucking trading. And like I said, my evolution, there's always gonna be changes and me doing different things and experimenting different things. But like, dude, I just been living the most craziest life off fucking camera. And then like my trading, basically what this shit has become, we're making so much fucking money that it's outperforming the business like substantially. Like this is like our business right here, just like moving up, and then this is our trading right here. That's the fucking difference. Like literally like our business, this is the business right here, and then this is the fucking trading. Like dude, this shit is fucking crazy. But two different types of income sources, you know, one makes money in our sleep and like I said, it's like fucking you know, that's very passive and makes money to sleep and you know, it's just a different type of business model, but it's like, dude, there's like there genuinely is nothing in this fucking world that you can scale and compound quicker than zero date options trading and then recouping the profits in investments, you know, leap options, stocks, shares, like there's nothing bigger and better than you know the stock market and then crypto long term that can like compound financial fucking gains. And I'm telling you guys, like when you hit a certain level fucking financially, you look around in your life and you realize, oh my gosh, like you're fucking free. You can do whatever the fuck you want, live however the fuck you want. And then you start to realize like the imbalance in your life, like you're leveling up so much fucking financially in your evolution, you're leveling up too, but in terms of like exterior and just other shit, you start to realize like, oh my gosh, I have so much shit left to fucking do. But it's like, dude, I literally put all my fucking time into this trading fucking shit, man. It's not always gonna be like that, but like it's a fucking obsession. I'm genuinely fucking obsessed and live for the fucking market. That's why it genuinely hurts my soul when they close this shit because it's a good fucking thing. Just because something's shit for someone else, you know, because they don't know what the fuck they're doing or they shouldn't even do it in the fucking first place, doesn't mean that it's bad for someone else. And in terms of the stock market, it genuinely is. Like, this is a great fucking thing. It's fucking brilliant. Like, there's nothing like the fucking stock market. Like, fuck the prediction market. Who gives a fuck? You know, and fucking crypto ain't got fucking shit on stocks unless it's long term. That's about it. Like, dude, there's nothing more cracked than day trading zero date options all day and then rolling the fucking profit into investments and then rolling the fucking profit into fucking futures trades and then doing it Monday through fucking Friday. Like, dude, this shit is fucking crazy, man. This place has got me to that. Dude, this place I'm in right now, I can't fucking think. I can't sit here and think and create plans and shit. But the contrast of that, it's taking me to a higher level of like doing shit outward, of getting shit done and like expressing what's actually in my fucking head to come out clearer and better rather than just fucking thinking about what's in my head. It's like, what a fucking difference, man. Gosh, living in your fucking head and overthinking is so fucking different compared to being out of your fucking head, man. I remember this one time I was in a hospital and this nurse, she was just like standing there, like still, like in stillness. And I literally, I didn't talk to a single fucking person in like weeks. And this nurse was just like standing there in my fucking room. So I asked her a question. I was like, you know, she seemed interesting. Like she was in a different state of mind. I asked her like, "What's your state of mind?" Like I was curious. You know, I was younger. I was like, "Are you like, are you thinking right now? Or are you more like out of your head?" I was genuinely wondering. This was like when I was so fucking young. I was genuinely wondering like if people normally live like in their head and think, because that's who I was for a long period of my time. When I was a lot younger, I was the complete opposite. I was like outgoing, extroverted, nonstop fucking moving. So I asked her that question and she's like, "Oh, I'm not thinking of a thing." She was literally just sitting, she was literally just like still in the room. Not she said, "Oh, I'm not thinking about anything. I don't have a single thought in my head." And I was like, "So what's your like your state of mind?" She's like, "Oh, well, I'm out of my head. I'm out of my mind." Dude, this fucking place I'm in, I'm completely fucking out of my fucking head. And that's a lot coming from a place where like you've been in a decade and you've been in your fucking head over fucking thinking, not fucking doing. And man, what I've realized with this shit is it's like the other fucking place, I got some genius shit in my head, but it's hard to get out of my fucking head. And when it does come out of my head, it might not be the cleanest version. This fucking place I'm in, for me to actually get fucking shit, I have to express it it's like I'm basically like everything that was inside is like coming out fucking side through my fucking words instead of staying in my fucking head. But the weird part about it is, it's like it feels like nothing's in my fucking head. It's like the way I would think over there is like how I talk over here. And I'm sitting here saying, dude, this is fucking crazy, man. The shit I'm fucking talking about is fucking insane, man. So I see through the contrast, and then I'm sitting here thinking about, like, wow, what am I gonna do with that? How am I gonna live my life? But it genuinely feels like, basically, I feel like me talking is like literally me thinking. This shit's fucking crazy. It's like for me to think, it's like there's no thoughts, but if I start talking, all the thoughts come out. This shit's fucking insane. And then on my other fucking spot, all the thoughts are there, and they might not come out as fucking clearly, or they just don't come out at all. It's like I'm in such an expressive, like, out of my head state here, and this is like completely different coming from like how I lived my life previously. Like I said, when I was younger, oh my god, I was just like this. I was just so out of my fucking head and just doing shit, expressing. And then, man, fucking for over a decade, I lived in fucking stillness. I lived in fucking silence, built from fucking within. Oh my fucking gosh. And I would just overthink, and the thoughts were great, but I wouldn't really express. And maybe if I expressed, it wasn't the clearest form of expression. It could have been better. But over here, it's like it's weird because like there's just no fucking thinking. It feels like me talking or like my thoughts. It's just fucking insane. But anyways, man, this stock long term should be a great representation, I would say, um, of my evolution. There's a gap to fill at it's like, dude, I don't even have to show, you know what, like I don't even have to show people like how insane my life is, like to blow up or whatever the fuck. I'm just gonna show them how insane like my stock plays are. Like, they're gonna be like, yeah, we know something's going on with this one, the way he talks, the way he fucking like everything he fucking says work, like this shit is fucking, dude. Oh man. Guys, this place I'm living in right now, I would say this is a very dangerous version of me in a good way. And I'm fucking looking forward to it. Dude, I think I'm gonna be here. I literally just booked another trip. I keep on booking trips. This shit is fucking crazy, man. I just booked another. I'm gonna be out here again. I'm going back for the weekend, and then I'm gonna come back out here again. I just keep working from here. I fucking love it. I've never, like, the last time I've lived like this when I was very fucking young, and I'm getting used to it because it's a lot for me. Like, dude, I'm like a very grounded, humble, like empathetic, like person who lives in stillness and quiet. I don't like all this noise shit around me, but what this fucking place is doing to me, I could sit here and trade and make content all day. There's nothing fucking like it. The weird part is though the thinking part that does fuck with me, and I don't like that. You know, it pulls me too out. That's what I don't like, that it pulls me too out, but it's a superpower. I got one place pulls me too outward, another place pulls me too fucking inward. Two fucking superpowers. Now I just need more of a balance. You know, trying to become better in each place. But I definitely need both. Both right now is definitely needed. Who knows? Maybe at one point I won't need both. I'll just cut the ties on the other fucking one maybe at some point and just visit. We shall see. You know, evolution, things take time to develop. But look, man, there's a gap to fucking fill at 77. There's a gap to fill at fucking 95. There's a gap to fill at 118. I think we could all sit here and say that if we look at the monthly chart and we look at the news and the catalyst of what's fucking going on, and we look at my evolution, I would genuinely say that everybody's fucked. They're all fucked. The people who slept on me, they're fucked. The people who fucking did me wrong, they're fucked. Um, you know, everyone's fucked. If they're not on the shit we're on and doing what the fuck we're doing, they're absolutely fucked. They settled for such a normal, dull, fucking safe, shitty, boring fucking life, whatever the fuck. If that's how people want to live, so fucking be it. Our fucking life, dude, my life is gonna be so fucking crazy. Like, I'm genuinely like, I genuinely wonder, like, maybe my peak evolution, like, I don't know if that's even gonna be fucking possible. Like, I wonder, like, is our business ever gonna make more money than we do trading? You know, I genuinely wonder that. Like, who knows? Maybe my evolution gets so big that it would just never happen. Like, the way I see it is, if we just keep on compounding and compounding, like, there might be no way for the business to ever get bigger than our trading because we just keep on like, dude, I made so much fucking profit today. I didn't even like, I didn't even know if there was gonna be a fucking video. Shit was fucking crazy, but now I realize when I'm here there is a video because, dude, all I have to do is turn this fucking camera on and just get fucking going. This shit's fucking insane. Like I said, one of the disadvantages of me being here, when the camera's off and I'm trying to think and shit, no plan gets created. The shit's not the same. I don't like it. Like I gotta be expressing out here. This is a very like I would say like expressive, maybe even a little bit performative, but like that's what cities do to people. You know, people move to cities for certain reasons. There's a reason why a lot of like content creators and influencers, traders are in cities, and I'll tell you why. It's because of the frequency. It's a genuine real thing, you know, and like I said, when I was younger, it didn't have this effect on me. When I got older and wiser and more experienced, I started realizing that traveling is very important. One of the most important things about traveling is it can give you glimpses of a higher frequency, of a higher version of yourself. It can also show you different parts of yourself. It can also show you character versions of yourself. And then you get to decide on what you want to do with all this, you know? Maybe you don't like what you see, so you never fucking go back. Maybe you realize, oh, you know what? I like what this place does to me. It's good for a vacation. Maybe you realize, wow, I should fucking live here. This place brings out the current chapter that I want to live in, right? So you temporarily live there, right? And then certain places are too much for certain people, so they live there X amount of days, and then they go to another place X amount of days, split their weeks or split their month or whatever the fuck they need to resets, right? Like the place I'm in, it's a lot for someone like me. For someone who's like an empathetic earth angel, this place is like very, very good and very, very bad. It's like the best and the worst, you know? It's hard to find a place that genuinely has everything, but part of being a person is to have that all within and take it everywhere you go. But there is genuinely things about environments and places, especially for certain people. Like I said, it's different for everyone in their evolution, but like traveling is fucking essential. I've been in places where I trade a million fucking times better when I travel. I've been in places where I don't do fucking shit, but I can meditate like a fucking monk and create the most genius business plans, the most genius trading systems, anything I need with like writing, typing, creating. Um, so put it this way. Say there's a video and a video is scripted. Well, there's I know a place where if I need to write the script to the video, which is something I don't do, but if I needed to do it, that would be the place to be. But if I needed to film the video, that's not the place to be. So can you imagine that one place where it's like you can write scripts for videos, but then another place where it's like you don't write the scripts, but that's where you go and express it and make the fucking video? It's like, dude, that's literally my fucking life right now, except I don't script videos. This shit is just literally me speaking my fucking mind. It's like, dude, it's like, can you imagine for the first time in forever, like you have all these thoughts in your head, and for the first time you finally feel like you're speaking them instead of just thinking about them. You know, you're actually speaking your truth, expressing it out fucking loud instead of just thinking about it. Like, dude, I'm looking at evolution. I'm sitting here saying this mRNA fucking play that I've been in. But like I said, man, you know, this shit, I've been in on this, dude. People don't know, man. People don't fucking know. Like I said, I'm not here to explain who the fuck I am. I'm here to fucking show it. Like this fucking bro, read this. Number four trending on StockTwits. Oh my fucking gosh, dude. Fucking 2020. In 2020, I was buying mRNA in the fucking 60s. This shit went to 500, bro. This was in 2020. I was buying this shit. Shit was fucking crazy, man. I was buying fucking options up the fucking. Dude, I helped create millionaires with mRNA in 2020. I helped create millionaires with all the investment ideas that I gave out in 2020. When COVID fucking crashed, we were investing as a company like fucking crazy, man. Even one of my friends, they told me like, dude, this all this COVID shit, put your money into this shit's gonna fucking like, man, like this shit is fucking insane, man. So I'm looking at 2020. I'm sitting here saying, dude, I bought Moderna in 60. This shit went to 500. And now I'm looking in 2026. Everybody knows 2026 is going to be a year that fucks. It's going to be a brilliant, amazing fucking year. This is going to be the best year of a lot of people's lives. Dude, I'm looking at this fucking chart and I'm saying, oh my gosh, if we go back to when I invested into fucking Moderna heavily, I'm sitting here saying, dude, the chart's fucking identical. This shit's fucking identical. Look at this. Oh, consolidation. Consolidation. Fucking green down, skyrockets, green down, skyrockets. Fucking dude. This monthly chart fucks. This is unlimited fucking winning. And another thing, another reason why this stock fucks so much, dude, it's got no downside. This fucking company, you think this shit's gonna go under $10? This is a good fucking company. And these biotech fucking plays are fucking insane. This company's like a fucking platform. This company's fucking genius. Historically, it's always filled the gaps. It's always pushed for new all-time highs. It's always had crazy fucking rallies. And dude, the genius of this play is it can't go lower. That's why it makes sense to fucking buy it. You know how hard it is to find a stock that can't go lower and just has so much fucking upside potential like this? Like, dude, if this shit drops back to 20, $15, it can't go fucking lower. This is the type of stock, it just has to fucking go up, and it's got so much more upside than it does with fucking downside. And bro, if you look at the fucking chart, oh my god, gaps to fill. There's so many fucking gaps to fill, man. So like I'm invested heavily in this. I'm not disclosing how much I have in these stocks. I will say it's in a multi six figures. But dude, there's a gap to fill here. There's a gap to fill here. There's a gap to fill here. Like there's a gap to fill here. Like dude, bears are fucked. Even if this shit went back down to 20, I'd be saying, dude, bears are fucked because some companies are so good. They just can't go below certain points. And even if they did go below those certain points, it would just cause a bigger chain reaction and a bigger squeeze for them to push fucking high as fuck. But any fucking ways, it's like, dude, this was all resistance. All of this resistance here at $30, all this resistance here at $20. It broke out to fucking 500 and the shit went straight up. It barely fucking dropped. You got all these gaps to fill above. It just retested that previous resistance in the 20s and 30s and look, it went straight fucking up 100 fucking percent. Wake the fuck up and invest. You know how much money I've passively fucking invested into this? This is the type of play for me where I could just dip the fuck off and never fucking come back. Oh my gosh, dude. This is fucking insane. Look at the fucking play, man. I put people onto the game. I put them on in 2020 and I didn't stop there, dude. In 2020, oh my gosh, the amounts of money I made with the amounts of money I lost, the amount of shit I lost, and everything I fucking went through. Dude, I disappeared for fucking a year and a half, came back fucking stronger. Now, this is like fucking vengeance, too. This is like, oh man, this is fucking legacy. Dude, there's gonna be people watching this video, they're not gonna enter the play because they just know, like, this is that, like, dude, people certain plays are just genuinely for certain fucking people. And one of this is like my household name play. Like this is like fucking this is everything to me. Look at this fucking shit, man. January 14th. January 14th. Let's see. What was the price of January 14th? Let's see. What January 14th? January 14th. Right here. January 14th. Right fucking here. We were at $39 a share. The shit's at 53 already. I just got in on this. Look at this. January 14th, swing trade. Let's buy Moderna. 41 calls at $7. Calls are already up 100%. They're up more due to the after hours gap. June 18th expiration. And I also bought a fuck ton of shares. Bro, I've been putting people on non-stop, man. Who's fucking holding? Who's fucking holding? Who's in? mRNA is the best stock to fucking buy and hold. Dude, I put people onto the fucking game of unlimited fucking upside. Like this is what I do, man. I roll my option profits into investments. Leap options, shares, futures trades. The winning never stops. It's so much winning that dude, this shit is fucking cracked. Like we figured out the whole fucking market. Can you imagine like a 24-hour schedule of winning of what that would look like? Futures trades, zero date options trades, investments, prediction markets, casinos. Like, can you imagine if you figured out every aspect of winning and you created a 24/7 schedule? Like, oh my fucking gosh, dude. To not be able to make it in 2026, it's like, dude, people need to realize if something's not for them, to walk the fuck away and try something else. There's a million things to fucking try. Everyone's good at fucking something. Everyone's got some sort of gifts if they're a fucking good person. Like, dude, y'all motherfuckers gotta figure your shit out and figure it out fucking quick. If trading's not for you, walk the fuck away. This shit is fucking insane, man. But to truly make it as a trader, you have to give all your time, all your money. You have to give everything to the fucking market, dude. You have to give everything to the fucking market, and then you finally figure this shit out. Then you can start experiencing all the other cool fucking shit. Like that's just how the game goes, man. It gets to a point where you make so much money in the fucking market. It's like, dude, you could just do this shit passively on a fucking island, not give a fuck. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I really, it hit me so fucking hard today if I should even post a video or not. Like it's a good thing that I enjoy this shit. And like, man, it probably would be different. If my life was different, I probably wouldn't be doing certain things that I'm doing with the business and social media. But my life is just not like that right now. But I genuinely love what I do and I'm passionate about it. But dude, I so much profit. Like this shit didn't even cross my mind. but I genuinely love what I do. Like I love expressing and creating content and helping others trade and showing them the ideas, showing them the process. Like, dude, I'll look back at all these videos, you know, I'll be able to show friends, family this shit, have kids, show kids this shit. Like fucking I could show every fucking one this shit, man. They'll be like, dude, this guy knew. He was fucking right all the fucking time. He just fucking knew, man. And then people can look at my past and see what the fuck the shit I used to do and now the shit I'm on and the fucking evolution. Dude, this shit is unfucking touchable. It gets so much fucking money. I'm questioning if I should even be posting a fucking video. Like fucking shit. Shit is fucking cracked. It's a good thing I love what I do because that's the only reason why I do this shit. And that doesn't mean that's the most logical thing to do. But man, in some part of ways, people want some sort of love, and I love what I do, and this is the love of the game, dude. I could give a fuck, like bitches and all that shit, bitches, clubs and all. I could give a fuck, dude. I could give a fuck. At some point, people just outgrow shit, or phases are just done, or evolution. Like, dude, for the shit I'm fucking on, someone's got to do it. If there's a person in this world to showcase what the market truly is and to showcase evolution like this, someone's got to do it. Someone's got to be mRNA. Someone's got to be the fucking Moderna of the fucking worlds. Like, someone's got to be me, and it's got to be fucking me, dude. Like, this is like what the fuck I do. And I'm sitting here, like, I'm looking at a passive income growth cash cow where all I have to do is buy, hold, sell some rips, add on dips, roll option. Like, dude, I am fucking set for fucking life. The shit I'm looking at is a mirror and reflection of me to just buy and fucking hold, man. So in terms of short-term profit targets, I'm expecting a strong month. I'm expecting 60s by the end of January. It could be today if we hold above 52, but it's not too late to get in. If you want to get in, try to get in at 50s. Try to get in today. And then what I would say is just add to the dips. 48 is a dip, 47 is a dip, 43 is a dip. And the next profit target is going to be $60. I'm taking this play one step at a time. This could be a serious fucking play with the news that came out. And there's multiple gaps to fill at 100. And there's a fuck more ton of upside than down fucking side. It's like, dude, if people ain't in on a play like this, they're fucking degenerates. This stock moves. This stock fucks. There's more upside than downside. Even if there's downside, it's going to fucking rebound. Some certain stocks must recover and can't go lower. This is fucking one of them. If you want more of a YOLO lotto play, I have some money in this one. Not as much as Moderna. Moderna is my number one fucking play. It's not going to go up as much as this one. Potentially, if this one fucking hits, it's going to go up a fuck ton more. NVAX, I would say this is more of a lotto ticket. Not as confident in, but it's just so cheap and low and looks good that it's like it has more upside. And dude, this is what I do. I put myself in situations that fuck. If you want to know the motherfucker I am, this is me. I'm placed in a room of people, right? And some people have seen me up here and they've seen me go all the way down here. I'm placed in a room of people right here at the bottom, whether they saw me up here and come back down or not, right? Right? People want to judge, whatever the fuck, right? Evolution. I'm here, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. And then in terms of up here, up here, up here, up here, this is where the 0.1% of people are. So I'm all the way in the fucking bottom, and there's a limited fucking upside potential. And as I keep on going higher and higher and higher, more people get exposed, more people learn more about themselves, and they also learn a fuck ton about me if they're around me. And then at some point, as I'm going higher and higher and higher, they lose me. That's just what fucking happens. It's very rare that you find a G-Roar who actually sticks with you and who is actually on your fucking level. It's like, dude, very hard to find people like this. I mean, in terms of the one person that I found who's like me, um, the motherfucker wears a mask. He does not disclose who he is. He's a private individual, and I respect that. That's the life he chose. Um, when I was fucking young and I didn't have any fucking money, I chose to put myself out there and put my fucking face. And with all the shit that I've fucking done, it's too late to disappear. So I was younger and fucking broke at the time, and I put myself out there, and it led to a lot of fucking crazy shit. And I will say it's very advantageous for traders to be anonymous, and I encourage it. But I also am on the other side where I encourage people to express themselves and to show the world who the fuck they are and to be seen and not give a fuck. But for me, and the reason why I chose that, I've just always wanted to be someone who just gives back, who just fucking gives and shows the world like you can fucking do it. Like that's just who the fuck I am. I mean, there's other people that can show the world that and don't show them face, but I've just always been the face, and that's just who I chose. When I was younger, I didn't think of the other way. I didn't think of like not showing my like I've always wanted to like show the world that I can fucking do it. That's just who I was, you know? But throughout my career, I've obviously been through things in phases and shit where I do wonder and question like, dude, was the true genius in never showing my face at all? Was that the real move? Was that the true genius? I mean, I will say if you're looking for a peaceful life where nobody knows who the fuck you are, that could genuinely be one of the best lives is to not show. And I encourage people not to do it. Because man, once you reveal yourself, it's too fucking late. The secret's out. Everybody fucking knows you're the fucking guy and that's what you fucking do. Like everybody fucking knows, everybody wants to take, everybody wants to fuck with your shit up. Everyone wants to be around you. You know, life becomes a lot more fucking complex when people know who you are and what you fucking have. You know, you really gotta stop their watch for people wanting to take and shit like that. And you really got to be able to read people and see through that shit. Who's fake, who's fucking real. But if people don't know shit fucking about you or whatever the fuck, then it's fucking different. You know, they could give a fuck. But once people know you have shit, then they start asking shit like that. But me personally, I've always just been the type of person who just, you know, show the world I could fucking do this shit. Like, this is just who the fuck I am. Like, it's too late to go back now. I've already put too much out for me to go back. And then, um, you know, when G War stepped in, he gave the contrast of what the other side looks like. So it's like I chose the face and then I met the other half. I met the other side of the coin, the faceless side. You know, it's fucking crazy, man. Because when I was younger doing this shit, I never thought about that. That thought never fucking crossed my mind. I guess it's just like it wasn't who I was. But then people evolve and they change too. But it's like dude, it's too late. There's no fucking going back, man. Even if I want, there's no people will know no matter what the fuck I do or whatever the fuck. Like people will fucking know. They'll figure this shit out. I don't know. I could always if I delete this channel and start something new, like could go faceless, voice changer, or fucking Twitter and not even have a voice. There's different shit I could fucking do, but it's like with the path I've chose, I've just come to the realization that with the way my life went and the path I chose, I've chose the craziest fucking life on the fucking planet. And what that shit looks like is shit like fucking this. I've genuinely chose the most absolutely insane path that I could have possibly fucking chose. I know that 99.9% of people in these shoes would have all walked away. They wouldn't have chose this. They would have played it safe. They would have said this is too intense. This is too much. Dude, the shit we're fucking on, it's gonna be so much winning. It's gonna genuinely become like fucking comical on like the amount of fucking money we're gonna be making trading and investing. And then we look at how much money our business made. We're gonna be like, dude, there's just no fucking comparison. Like that's what I'm saying. Once in life, I'm doing different things and other shit too. Who knows, man? Who the fuck knows what this channel's gonna turn into and what the content's gonna turn into, man? Evolution changes, and my evolution could change within the blink of a fucking eye because I'm that person and I have a million fucking options. I can do whatever the fuck I want, whenever the fuck I want. This shit's fucking crazy, man. But yeah, man, I'm excited. I'm genuinely most excited to just keep trading SPY and to make investments like Moderna because I'm telling you, there's just nothing like this. This stock fucks. There's nothing like it, man. Just hold this shit out. We should be 60s by the end of the month. So look, I'm gonna leave it off at that. Um, it feels good to be the truth. Um, feels horrible to not be able to accept the truth. You know, I accept that I'm the fucking truth and that we chose the craziest, most bold, most rare path on the fucking planet that is fucking intense and fucking insane. That never fucking stops. The shit is fucking amazing, man. Most people would walk away from this because it's too fucking much. But me, I don't mind being too much. You know, I'll be every fucking thing. I'll be every fucking thing. So I already showed you my trades, dude. My trades were cracked off the fucking map. Fucking 1000% wins, 61-point move on ES profit. Look at what Jira did. Jira made over 50 fucking K. Look at what our look what the real time zero day option trailer system did. Big shout out to Jira, man. Look at these trades. 687 spy calls for 32 cents. Add, hold the trades. 682 spy calls for 56 cents. Shit went to fucking 360 cents, dude. That news came out, shit popped off. Fucking, oh my god, look at these fucking plays. 200 cents, dude. Hold the trades, trade the trend, don't use stop losses. Max risk per trade is what you put into the trades. Add to winners, set profit stops so you don't flip green to red, and so you're not increasing your risk while adding to the winners. 685 buy puts for 33 cents. Fucking 88 cents, dude. Look at those fucking gains. 687 SPX puts for 150 cents. Add. 320 cents. You guys seeing that? That's 4 for 4. That's 100% fucking success rate. 150 cents for 687 SPX puts. 300. That's 100%. 685 SPY puts for 33 cents to 90 cents. That's 200%. And we're adding to the winners to double the gains. Do you understand? I'm showing you an unlimited printing money fucking machine. I'm giving you all the opportunities to make fucking money on your own, be self fucking sufficient. Like, dude, I can give people the best game plans, best curriculum. They could be good. They could become better. They're not going to be fucking us. If people knew what it took to be us, they wouldn't even fucking try. Because they'd be like, dude, that's too much pain. That's too much hell. That's too much trauma. But I'm telling you, it gets to a point in life where it's like all this trauma and all this pain shit, it just becomes fucking fuel to level up. Like when someone does me wrong, I don't get hurt. If anything, they hurt themselves. And I just go fucking higher. If for me, it was just like fucking training. It's like if someone did some wrong shit to me, it got into a level where I become so strong, like mentally and just in life and leveling up. And like, you know, God as well, looking after. Um, if someone does me wrong, it's just like a straight to the top. I level up instantly. It's like untouchable. I can't even be fucking touched. Like, and then they backfire at them fucking selves. It's like they get instant karma. I don't have to lift a fucking finger. Like I'm spiritually protected. I'm protected by God. I'm protected by ancestors. Like, dude, the people who go against me, they fuck around and they find out real quick. And I am not the one to play fuck around and find out. I'm not the one to play with. People find that out right very fucking quickly. You know? Even with me, if I try to fuck around and play with me, fuck around with my life, I find out very quickly. And that's just because people are put in positions in this life on who the fuck they are. And if they choose to not be that and they play around and do some other shit and they fuck around, they find out very quickly about themselves. Like, dude, for the person I am, for the authority I have, like for the shoes I'm in, for the life I live. If I fuck around with my life, I will find out with the speed of fucking light. It's like an instant fucking hit. The same way, in a way, where like if someone fucks around with me, tries to play with me, I don't have to do shit to them. I level up, they lose me, and that shit ricochets in their fucking face. They get served karma at the speed of fucking light. I don't have to do fucking shit. That's what I'm saying. Like I for who I am, like I've learned very quickly to never seek revenge on any fucking one or any fucking thing. Because what goes around comes around. And if you're a good person and you do good and someone does you bad, within time, you level up, you rank up, sometimes instantly. Sometimes things take time to figure out. But either way, the bad shit that they tried to do to you or whatever the fuck they tried to do ricochets them and hits them in their fucking face without you doing shit. I believe in karma and I believe in what comes around goes around. But revenge, I really don't believe in that shit because if someone did some wrong shit, I genuinely believe that it would just come back around at them. Therefore, I don't have to do shit. And then I usually level up. And if I tried to do shit to them, it would just backfire at me and then fuck everything up. It's like, dude, I genuinely believe like I'm at a point in my life where like if I wanted revenge on someone, if I wanted someone to get karma, the best thing for me to do is fucking nothing. And just keep on fucking leveling up. And the shit will ricochet them so fucking harder than anything I could have ever done if I actually tried to do some shit to someone. That's why I don't do fucking shit because I genuinely fucking believe that. I just focus on myself and level up and level up. Um, and every once in a while, some bullshit might come your way and it just ricochets and hits them in the face, and you just keep on leveling up, leveling up. Don't pay that shit no mind, no attention, no fucking revenge. Don't fucking touch it. You know? No point in touching something that never touched me in the fucking first place. I'm untouched because I don't seek revenge. If people want to be untouchable, I would tell them don't seek revenge. Because if someone tries to do you wrong and you try to do them wrong back, you're no longer untouchable. You touch their shit. Now you got their shit on that. Fuck that. Fuck that shit. What goes around comes around. Look, man, we win so much. You need to be in this group. You need to be in this environment. You need to print. It's the first link down below in the description. You want to see the results? I'll show you some fucking results. You want to see the fucking games? I'll show you the fucking games. Look at this. 600%. 600% return. $1,000 profit. Someone bought 50 contracts at 3 fucking cents. They went to 24 cents. Dude, fucking 1000% return. Nobody's fucking printing like that. $425. 5 contracts at 2 cents. You know? They put in $10. Shit went up 4,250%. They turned $10 into $435. And there's people in this world working $15 an hour for 300 hours to make what this motherfucker made in minutes. What a fucking world, dude. I'm telling you, for the people who don't figure out the stock market, it's only going to get worse and more disgusting and so ugly and so fucking gross that they're going to look at this shit and they're going to be like, dude, what the fuck am I doing with my life? Why am I working a 9 to 5? Why am I working for other fucking people? This shit, this stock market shit just keeps on getting better and bigger and stronger. People need to wake the fuck up and put themselves into this fucking market and get a fucking experience and a fucking taste. And yeah, they're gonna have to lose it first. And yeah, it's gonna take time. Shit took me over a fucking decade, dude. God, the shit I've fucking put out and the shit I've fucking been through and seen. Most ordinary people would think I'd never come back. They would genuinely think that I could never become the person I become. Like, dude, I've shedded all the layers. I put in all the work. I'm that fucking guy. I print non fucking stop. My money printers don't run out of ink. If anything, I just keep creating more and more money printers. Like, it's gonna be a crazy fucking takeover. I'm gonna look back at this video 10 years. Who knows? I might even not look back. But if I do, I'm gonna look back at this video in 10 years. I'm gonna be like, damn, what a fucking evolution. This shit is fucking insane. 27%, 50K, 20K, 1700, 3,800, fucking 64,000 grand total, 67,000, bro, 4,500, 18,000, $300, 21,000. Like, I'm trying to show these mother, like, dude, 24,000. Like I said, I'm not even gonna be disclosing how much money I fucking made today. Like, dude, this shit is fucking insane, man. Oh my fucking man, the place I'm in is fucking crazy, dude. I know a guy, he's spending tens of thousands a day whenever he just goes to the club, and he doesn't even give a fuck. And he's not even having like a cool fun time. He's just blowing up. Like, dude, this stock market shit, you can do that. You could just blow but gets to a point where it's just making so much fucking money. You just do shit. 24 fucking 7. Look at the, oh my gosh, fucking 800%. Oh, the motherfucker, listen. Look, why listen to me? You want to know why you should listen to me? Look, I'll show you why you should listen to me. Let me show you why you should listen to me. You want to know why? This is why you should listen to me. You want to see why? You know, it's like this the vast majority of the time. Not every single day, just the vast majority of the fucking time. Dude, fucking, oh my fucking gosh. This shit is, bro, there's not another fucking person on this fucking planet who's like this. Fucking, oh my gosh, dude. Fucking 680 calls for 103 cents. Fucking market can close strong. Hold the fucking plays. 680 calls for 103 cents. Oh my fucking dude. Oh man. Fucking 681 calls, we bought those two. 687%, 800%. Oh fuck. Bro, what the fuck? I genuinely love how one of my best trading days was right after one of my shitty red days, you know, because I rarely have red days. And it gives you the contrast. It gives you the contrast of like maybe someone quit because I had a red day. Maybe someone overextended themselves on the red day. And even though we were green today, they couldn't flip green. Fucking degenerates. Like, dude, I just love the contrast of that. The contrast for me was like, I did the right thing. I didn't post the video. And then I came back a million times fucking better and I made a fuck ton more than I fucking lost. It's like I made so much. It's like the loss didn't even occur. It's like, why talk about something that didn't happen? Oh, well, didn't you lose on this day? And well, the next day I made fucking 10 plus X more. So what the fuck does it matter? It's like, dude, there's a whole week in trading. There's 5 days a week. It's not like I'm losing every day in a week. Like, wake the fuck up. What the fuck does it matter? If you win non fucking stop, does the red day really matter? The only thing that matters is the lesson within the red day. And it's like that takes time to come, you know? Be quiet for a day, reset, then talk about it. Like people are so fucking quick to talk and shit. 200%. Guys, you get the point. Look, our group has ascended. Our group has hit a level of fucking winning That, oh, I love this. I love this. Oh my gosh, this is something I'm planning to do. I'm gonna have to ask this person where that is, you know? I'm very interested in that. I'm actually looking to do a 2 to 3 day snow trip somewhere. I'm looking for the snow, and this person's in the snow. So I'll ask them where the fuck that is. Non-direct messages. I don't use direct messages. Direct messages are impersonators and scams. But anyways, man, that's interesting, you know, because I have been looking to go to the snow for a few days. Um, and I have family who wants to do the same. So it's in alignment. But yeah, man, this dude, fucking, oh my god, this shit, every fucking buddy's winning. Every, bro, this is me. This is what I do. You see, this is me. I'm just a pinball fucking wizard, man. I print nonstop. That's me every time. This is what I do. I do this all the time. If you guys want this, we have it. You know, if you don't want it, well, then I don't know, dude. Where are you gonna find another this? Where are you gonna find another this? Where are you gonna, dude? Who talks about these plays? Who's in on these plays, dude? Where are you gonna look? Where are you gonna find it out? You wanna know what the fuck I am? I'm the Trendversal King. I bought calls at the lows, sold at peak. I bought puts at the peak, sold the fucking lows at a fucking spy. Back to back today. Look, where are you gonna find another this? Who buys this shit towards the lows and sells for massive gains? Didn't fucking dude. Where are you gonna find another this? These charts I show you. Where are you gonna find shit like this? That just always comes back, always recovers. Oh, he lost. Oh, he had a red day. Oh, he lost. Always comes back. Always comes back. Oh my gosh, the stock was at $300 and went all the way to fucking $20 and when it's like, dude, these were phases of my life. Now my life is like this. It just keeps on fucking. You want to know? My life is like this. The shit just keeps on. This is like my life. Like this. Keeps on fucking going up and up and up and up and just a fucking uptrend. And we try, we really do try to get everyone on that fucking level, man. But it took us over a decade. And like these other people trying to do it, they're not us, dude. They didn't go through the shit. They're part of a winning team that wins and helps. But like, dude, is one thing to win and follow. It's another thing to actually go through the shit so you can actually like be the person who wins on your own and like to go through the shit that actually makes people a fucking winner on their fucking own. That's a whole other story. That in itself is worth fucking fortune, is fucking priceless and fucking, oh man, most people are not built for the life we chose. I will tell you that. I guarantee you 99% of the people watching this video, if they chose the life that I chose and they chose the things they really wanted, once they go on that path, at some point they would get the fuck off that path because it's either too fucking much or it's not fucking them. You know, some people are meant to hit the top and then not stay there. Some people are meant to just keep on fucking leveling up and everybody's fucking different, man. Some people play it safe, dude. I've seen contrast of every fucking thing, man. I've seen people, they choose a normal life, a normal relationship, and I'm like, dude, with the life I've lived and the shit I've been through, fuck that. I'm getting something rare out of this fucking shit. Like, I've done enough. I've been through enough. Like the shit I fucking deserve. Oh, you want, that's the life you want? Safe relationship, basic fucking love, whatever the fuck. That's the shit you want? No, fuck that. I want the shit I want is gonna be so fucking hard to find, dude. But one day it's gonna happen. It's like, dude, my standards are so fucking like the shit I'm fucking. It's gonna be rare, man. Like I'm not the type. I can't just be around any fucking one or any fucking thing. You know that's why I'm alone most of the time because, dude, the shit I'm fucking on, people are not fucking like me, and people are not fucking like me because I used to be like other fucking people, and I see how I used to be like others, and I also see even when I was like others how I wasn't like them, but I genuinely know and figured out a lot of how I became the way I am. And I've seen in real time of people around me who had the opportunity to take the path and I saw their actions and what they did, and none of them fucking chose it. Literally, G Roar is one of the only person that I've ever fucking seen who's like genuinely chose like some shit like that. He's literally one of the only ones. I've seen some other people's too, but it's very rare and hard to come by. And most people who choose this life, it's like, dude, they're so fucking fulfilled and loving themselves and shit that they could give a fuck about having like fucking other like they just know how hard it is to find someone else like them if that's what they truly want. Um, but man, my evolution is gonna be fucking crazy, dude. To find a person who reflects my evolution, good fucking luck. Like, but who knows? Maybe I'll go with another person where I don't want that. I want something else. But who knows? But it's just so fucking different, man. Like, just like relationships, partners, dating lives, and shit like that. Like this shit is just so different, man. Like, oh my gosh, this shit is just. Look, guys, you need to join the group. It's genuinely a blessing to fucking level up and to be the best, man. It really is. It's fucking like I'm trying to figure out like with all this outward shit, I'm trying to keep myself sane. It's kind of easy in a way to keep yourself sane when like you think you're inward and you're in stillness, but when you're in fucking motion, dude, I've witnessed people live lives they're in the club 24 fucking 7 just fucking around having fun, spending tens of thousands every single fucking day. Like I'm literally like I'm literally like learning to be like grounded in a fucking motion, fucking freedom place like this. It's fucking insane, man. Because I could do any fucking thing here and get access to any fucking thing I want here. This shit's fucking insane, man. There's fucking nothing like this fucking place on the fucking planet, man. Like shit is fucking insane, man. Look at this, man. 71K. 71 fucking $1,000. Bro, fucking everybody's winning. Everybody's fucking printing, man. It's like, dude, the people who don't join our group, they're fucked. They are absolutely fucked, you know? Like, oh my gosh, dude. I'm just, what I'm excited about the most is the amount of fucking printing that I'm gonna do on this Moderna. I am so fucking excited for that. So, I'm gonna leave it off at that, man. It's been an absolute blessing, man. Oh my gosh, look at Spy. Oh, I'm so fucking. Oh, fuck those people who clicked off the fucking shit when I didn't give the second game plan. Oh, fuck them. Well, I'm getting ready to make a trade, man. It's the perfect time. I will see you guys within the next one. It's the first link down below in the description if you would like to join us.